That's my mother name.
What's up, guys? kdub175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and I have some pretty awesome duels for you guys to check out today. Our first duel going up against Pericles. Some of you guys might know him, especially from one of Rico's last videos where he showcases Pericles using his UB deck up against the dragons. He has triple Swablu. He has the Fan Rotom, some Wigglytuffs, a lot of chains into his Swablu, and he has the double Max Revive, double Hurdle Jump. Now we're running a Max Revive Phantom Energy for our Ghost types, and we also have like a Full Heal, double Chance. So like this is the Phantom Banisher deck. You guys have seen me run it a few times in the Silver Moon Hall. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump into the duel. I don't block that Swablu off because he does have double Hurdle Jump. So if I were to block it off, he would have just rushed his second one up the center lane there, and he would have been threatening a Hurdle Jump. So I kind of needed to go defensive, and then I bring the Rotom out to force him to go defensive. Poliwrath is going to make that Swablu almost invincible, but it's going to allow me to, I got to play that Phantom Energy before he brings out that Wigglytuff. We wouldn't be able to play it. So want to confuse this well, I don't really want to confuse the Swablu, but I need to confuse it so I can get other Pokemon out. But we end up getting a knockout, so I will definitely take that. He comes down and attacks. We survive. I'm going to go up threaten game, and definitely the right play here. Max Revive that other Swablu. I wish I would have been able to go Heat Rotom, but because of the Wigglytuff, it wouldn't allow me to play the plate, because I definitely would have went after that other Swablu. Trying to keep at least one of them off the field, having all three is pretty tough. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go Heat Rotom, and we do have some odds here against this this Fan Rotom, but there's obviously odds where we're going to be able to get knocked out as well. So I mean, it's a tough matchup. If you can't get rid of any of those Swablu, it's a pretty tough matchup. And Pound's going to go off, and we are going to be able to get the knockout with our Mimikyu. So let's go Mimikyu. Mimikyu holding the fort down, being a pretty good goalie, and it kind of forces them to attack in the Mimikyu. It's level 10, so hopefully we can just land Curse, try to get some curses off, and Wigglytuff's going to move over, set up a surround, so we're going to back up. I don't go for the attack, and it would have been nice to try to make something happen, and we hit a miss. Like, come on, Heat Rotom. Like, why do you hit a miss? Like, to be fair, he does have 8 miss, but it's like, come on. And we're not going to be able to confuse that Fan Rotom. It would have been nice to try to prevent it from being able to land any damage. So, Max Revive on the Heat Rotom. Going to come right back out. I pretty much need this Heat Rotom to knock out, that Fan Rotom. That thing's pretty powerful. And Destiny Bond is going to go off, so I don't know. I mean, it's okay getting rid of one of the Wigglytuff, but I would have rather froze it. Even though, he'd be able to tag it. I don't know. I would have rather had the Destiny Bond on the Swablu. Get rid of one of those Swablu. So Fan Rotom coming in for the attack. Mimikyu lands the curse. So, Mimikyu doing really well in this duel so far. And we're going to use our other Max Revive. In the one deck, I had a Max Revive and a Long Throw, but in this one, I've been trying to run 2 Max Revives. So we were able to get the curse off on that Fan Rotom. And they're going to continue to attack. Mimikyu hitting a miss now. It's like, I mean, he was doing okay, so, it is what it is. So he's going to attack. We're going to get the Confuse Ray into the Revert. So neutral turn. And Wigglytuff's going to swing around. I don't mind confusing the Wigglytuff. It's going to be, not very good when confused. And we have some odds to be able to get the knockout here. And there we go. We are going to get the discharge, unfortunately, but Wigglytuff hits a miss, allowing us to get the knockout. So I'm going to go after the Swablu, hoping for a peck into the overheat. Peck goes off, but we get the Revert. Man, if we could have got that knockout right there, we would have been looking pretty good. Shadow Sneak into the 109 Air Slash. We are going to get knocked out. Feels bad. Now I have my Frostlass for backup with that Destiny Bond. Would exclude that that Fan Rotom, but we got to make sure we have something else on defense. Now they're going to be able to back up. Now I should have went defensive there. I should have went defensive. He's going to come in for the attack, and we're gonna get knocked out. We're gonna get knocked out. So we only have this Pokemon here, and he has double hurdle jump. So if we even hit Destiny Bond, and we do, oh man, and that's gonna be GG. I mean, we have no winning rolls, so I'm just going to attack just to attack. But I mean, there's no winning rolls. You know, even him hitting the 50, and then of course we hit a miss. But even if we get the gold here, which we don't, we almost hit another miss, but we get the Confuse Ray. So hurdle jump's gonna win Pericles the game. GG. I mean, we got some pretty bad rolls, but I mean, Pericles made a really great play, getting that fan Rotom out of there, and then moving in with the Swablu, getting the knockout. So GG, Pericles. We lose the matchup. So we're going to go ahead and get into the next matchup, and we are going to be going up against KK. So we are going to be seeing things from my perspective this time, which is always nice. So looking at the plates, X attack, max survive. I mean, I don't know, not the most OP of decks. I kind of like that Lycanroc, the midday form. No chain levels on the Alolan Sandshrew, but it is level 10, level 5 Sand Slash. So let's start the matchup. We're going to put pressure with our Rotom. Going to be able to go up, take that entry free. And now we're going to be able to go ahead, play Phantom Energy. Might as well see who he brings out. He's going to bring out the Rotom. So I'm just going to go defensive from this side. Not, you know, give it the opportunity to attack, even though they probably wouldn't. But I mean, it doesn't matter. This is the right play to come out from the left side. And now we have Mimikyu on the goal, and we're going to be able to get the Frostlass out, and definitely need to block off that Alolan Sandshrew. And if they attack, we're going to be able to freeze them, hopefully, and you know, then we can just move through them and capture them. And there we go. We are going to get the Sphere Trick. So Rotom surviving, and we're going to go Microwave Oven now. Just might as well, you know. Rotom's not really going to be doing much for us with this setup on the board. I'm going to bring this Sableye out. Is a really good matchup for the Frostlass. And now I'm going to, you know, try to hop over with my other Sableye, and we can safely attack into that Frostlass. No. And if we get frozen, we're going to be able to tag. He's not going to be able to move through us. Confuse Ray is going to go off. Okay. Definitely giving it a much bigger miss slice now, because the Destiny Bonds is going to shift over into the miss. So I like the setup. I like the setup. They're going to Pokemon switch. So yeah, I'm definitely going to attack. We get revert, unfortunately, but we had pretty good odds to knock out that Lycanroc. So now we have the Alolan Sandshrew attacking. We're going to be able to get the Diamond Dust, freeze them, and then we're going to be able to move right through them and capture them into our PC, but we're going to have ourselves set up into a surround, so I need to attack here. Need to attack. And Roar's going to go off, so beautiful. It's just going to send us back. We're not going to get surrounded, and we've captured one Pokemon. And yeah, the Midnight form for the Lycanroc needs to have that spin effect to see if it's going to be able to attack. I believe if it lands a miss, then no battle takes place. And we're going to be able to freeze both Pokemon, so I'm going to go ahead and max survive, and we are going to capture their other Pokemon on our entry. So now we have the Alolan Sandshrew and their Rotom in our PC. So, wow. 6 on 4, and we're going to go ahead and try to knock out this Lycanroc midday form. We are going to be able to get the knockout, no problem. And now it's going to be a 6 on 3. So been playing this pretty well, and yeah, this is like the first time this has worked out so well with capturing with the Frostlass. And wow, you know, nothing would have happened with the Destiny Bond anyway. But gonna move up, try to set us around, but we already had one set up on the Frostlass, and we're definitely gonna take that. So KK going to max survive with the Frostlass. So I'm gonna go ahead and move up with this Sableye. And wow, they're going to go in for the risky attack here. Risky attack. And even if we freeze it, we're not going to try to move through it because we've already captured 2 of their Pokemon. But they are going to be able to knock us out, and they get frozen. So that's pretty good. So, you know, they're going to be able to jump over and tag them. We're going to block off this. Oh, wow. And they hit a miss. we were blocking off that Lycanroc. They tried to attack, but you could see the spin effect spun into a miss, so no battle happened. So we're going to go in for the surround and attack. Nothing's going to happen. They have to protect from the surround on their goal, and we're going to get the free surround on that Lycanroc. So, that couldn't have worked out any better. And wow, they're going to hit a natural miss. We are going to land the Will-O-Wisp, so we are burning that Sableye. So pretty much all we need to do is just land gold here, and that's going to be GG. That's what we need. We need to land gold, and we are. We're going to get the Shadow Sneak, so there's no winning roll that the Sableye can get. And they get another natural miss. Man, that feels really bad. But that is going to be GG, so good game, KK. Really great showcase of what Frostlass is going to be able to do when landing that freeze with that Diamond Dust. Getting those captures is just so devastating, because there's nothing you can do to bring them back. I believe maybe Ampharos, if you had the Mega Ampharos, which, you can't run it in this hall, but we're going to just jump into the next matchup going up against a pretty high-ranked player, and they're running an Ice deck with the Alolan Vulpix. They got some Frostlass, level 10. Ours is level 7, so they have a pretty big Diamond Dust and running the Double Chance, Swap Spot, Full Heal, Double Chance, Max Revive. So, yeah, pretty good setup. You guys know I got the Full Heal, Double Chance, Max Revive, Phantom Energy, and we have double Max Revive. So, yeah, just wanted to show you guys this as well. Yeah, this was something new that I've noticed recently. They have the Wash Rotom set, but they have the Microwave Oven. So I was thinking, I'm like, well, why is this? What's going on? Well, look, you can cycle through, and the opponent has every form set. I don't remember being able to do that. I thought you could only set one, but it appears you can set every single one, and then you can run multiple plates, and you're going to be able to change into that Heat Rotom. Now, landing the Revert, I feel like you should be able to revert into any other form, but I guess you can still only revert into the 3MP base form Rotom. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I haven't tested it, but I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. I feel like, with the branching evolutions for the UX Eevee, I wish Rotom worked. It does kind of work that way. You need the plates, but with the revert, I wish you could just cycle through all the other forms as well without needing the plates. So, let's just go ahead. We're going to analyze this matchup. I just thought that was crazy. Like, I don't ever remember seeing that, and all of a sudden you're able to set up multiple evolutions. But full defense mode, Bergmite on the goal. They have the Alolan Vulpix there, so their goal is to freeze and then switch with the Alolan Vulpix, so I'm right next to the Bergmite. And they're going to be able to protect their Bergmite on the goal with my frozen figure. So there's nothing that I'm able to do. I can't tag it. I can't attack into it. Like, without a full heal, we have one. Oh, man, miss into miss. Feels bad. Frostlass is going to move up, so I'm going to block off that Frostlass from being able to jump over and try to freeze both of our figures at the same time. Because then that way, he's for sure going to be able to switch with that Alolan Vulpix and capture one of our figures. But, I mean, we do have full heal, so want to try to hang on to that until I need it. But we're going to take this opportunity to go Heat Rotom. We have the chain levels. We are a chain level 10 and no chain levels on the opponent's Heat Rotom. So, yeah, kind of a stalemate as of right now until something happens. We're just going to go neutral here. But we have the 2 Sableye, so we're going to be able to win by 2 damage. Feels good. And Frostlass is going to attack, and we hit a miss. This Heat Rotom has been hitting a lot of miss, guys. A lot of miss. So we're going to max revive. We're going to max revive, come back out, hoping for them to just kind of land the Blizzard, get knocked down, then we're going to be able to tag. Destiny Bond wouldn't be that good. Diamond Dust is going to go off, and we're not in range to tag it. We don't have a scoop up, so I'm going to use the full heal, and I'm like, you know what? I got to get out of here. I can't risk losing a figure permanently. So now we're in a position that we're going to be able to tag any Pokemon. And I kind of went for the risky attack, hoping that the Alolan Vulpix would land purple. Now they're going to be able to switch out, but I'm in range. I can jump over and attack this Bergmite. So I'm going to go after this Bergmite. Hopefully we don't get frozen here. And I'm like, you know what? We got to take it. We got to take the Diamond Dust. Because, I mean, if we got Destiny Bond, we're still, like, kind of missing out on the figure. So they had the full heal. They're going to be able to move over. And I think that was a misplay. I took the surround, but I feel like maybe I should have went in for the attack. See, because he's going to protect that Bergmite. He's going to protect that Bergmite, and he's not going to surround me. You know, why would he? He has no reason to right now. So I'm going to try to put some pressure with this Sableye. And they're going to go after this Frostlass. All we need to do is land purple here, but we get the Blizzard. I mean, we're level 7. We're level 7. And, you know, the opponent's Frostlass has just been landing that Diamond Dust pretty easily. So I'm going to go in for the attack. We do get the Confuse Ray. Probably should have went after that Alolan Vulpix, but then the Frostlass would be able to just jump through and capture us if we get frozen. So I kind of wanted to get rid of the Frostlass first. Yeah, level 10. Only, you know, a couple levels more than us. It's just like, oh man, we can't land what we need to land. So now he has the perfect setup. Has both of our figures frozen on either side of his own Bergmite on the goal. So he's got Iron Defense right now. You know, there's nothing we can do to get through that. The only thing we can do is hope to not get any other Pokemon frozen. You know, we don't have any Pokemon in our PC right now, so, I mean, we're still kind of even. There's no figure advantage as of right now, and then we need to lock down their entry points. Lock down the entry points, and then kind of force them to have to do something. You know, we have to force them to do something. Because otherwise, he's just going to be able to sit on that back line with his Bergmite surrounded by my figures, and, like, force us to pretty much have to do all the offense. You know, there's really not much that the opponent has to do right now. So both of our entry points are under siege. We gotta go for the attack. We're in range to be able to tag Sableye, you know, if the Frostlass lands Blizzard. So I'm gonna back up. You know, Frostlass had that surround set up, and at this point, we're the ones that have something to lose because our PC's empty. So anything gets knocked out, we're losing, you know, more figures, and he's going to have a figure advantage. Where if he gets something knocked out, he's just going to be cycling out of his PC, and we don't have anything covering the entries. So now we're just kind of playing this little back and forth thing. So he's going to go in for the attack against my Poliwrath, and we are going to be able to get the knockout. So we get frozen. We are definitely in range to be able to tag. And here comes the Alolan Vulpix. So now I'm going to move up with this Heat Rotom. And the opponent continues to take over our entry point. Now they're going to move in with this. Oh, wow. We get a Curse into the Mist. This is perfect. So now I'm going to be able to take that entry point with my Sableye. And all we need to do is surround. All we got to do is survive. Hit a 3-star purple. There we go. There we go. Let's go. We're going to be able to get the Banish off on this Frostlass. So now we're kind of like, you got 2 of our figures held hostage, kind of soft banished, and one of your figures is permanently banished. So I felt pretty good about that. Baby Doll Eyes isn't really going to do much. Absolutely nothing at this point. So we're going to take over one of these entries. And now we need to get rid of this Alolan Vulpix without getting frozen. And we need to hit that gold into the purple. So I'm going to move up, take the entry, see what the opponent is going to do. Not going to attack, so I'm going to back up and attack here. Whew. We need them to pretty much, like, it's going to go either way. They have to land a dodge. One of the dodge, we get frozen. The other dodge, like, we don't. And we're going to be able to take that entry point over, and we're going to be in a pretty good position. So now I'm just kind of trying to bait him out to move up there so I can attack, and hopefully we don't get frozen. And we do get frozen, because then I would have been able to take the entry point next turn and prevent him from being able to get the Heat Rotom out. So now I'm going to go in for this attack, and I mean, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. And we're going to get surrounded. I'm going to immediately max revive. I gotta keep this figure advantage at a minimum. you know? And they hit a miss. So, I mean, we had the chain levels anyway, so feels pretty good. I'm going to move up with this Sableye. They're going to be able to get that Frostlass out. Kind of chasing it down with this Sableye. And we're going to backtrack. They're going to move in with that Frostlass. So I'm going to back up. Like, go ahead. Try to go in after our... oh, my... And they get the purple finally, but we can't get the gold. It's like, come on, Sableye. We got the roll we needed. Now you get the gold, but, you know, going to shift into the dodge. Come on. Nope. Not going to be what we need. And keep in mind, guys, there's only 150 turns. So there's only 26 turns left at this point. And like I said, those dodge slices are pretty small, but they're both even in size. So it's going to come down to RNG. Are we going to get the right dodge into the purple? Or are we going to get the other dodge into the white? Yeah, this was pretty frustrating because there's like nothing that the opponent's doing other than just sitting on the back line with our two figures, and they're not attacking. I mean, there's really no reason for them to. They're just kind of jumping back and forth. I'm kind of just hoping. Oh my god, and then you get the dodge we don't need. We needed the other dodge. So just can't get lucky. Can't get that one roll, and they're going to be able to set up the surround, and or not surround. They're going to be able to capture us, and that feels pretty bad. So there's 14 turns left because, again, there's only 150 turns when you're doing hall matches like in the Silver Moon Hall, things like that. So now at this point, what can we do? The opponent has pretty much stayed, you know, turtled with our figures, frozen next to the Bergmite, and, you know, they don't seem to be in, like, any hurry or feeling any need to try to actually win the match, and that's going to be a turn-up loss for both of us, so it feels bad, but some pretty good matchups, so GG to all the opponents. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely slap a like on it, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I upload. You can follow me on Twitter at kdub175, and until the next one, later guys.